Hello everybody and welcome back. We are at a different cemetery today. This is Hollybrook Cemetery in Southampton. Just down the road from the it's across the road basically from the General Hospital. So I presume, I'll have to look it up, but this is the main hospital cemetery. Obviously, if you want your relatives to be buried here, then this is where they go. This is a very big cemetery as well, just like the one in the common in my previous videos. So let's have a walk, see what we can see or hear or pick up. I do apologise, it is a nice day, but it is a little bit windy. Oh my god, I'm walking on flowers. Oops. I think I should be walking on flowers. I didn't realise. I do apologise, people. Right, let's go this side. Across the road. Lovely gates. I shall film the gates later when I come out. This very, very large. I didn't realise this cemetery was nearly as big as the one in the common that I was investigating. And there's a very famous grave here. I may come across it, I may not. I haven't looked up where it is yet, so. There's a very famous person that's from Southampton that was buried here. Lovely tree in the way, thank you. Now I don't know where to go, because this cemetery is humongous. This may be a few videos worth, not just one. Lovely tree again. That's a lovely little way. Mr. Pigeon finding things for his nest. Plenty of twigs on the ground, so not like there is no twigs for him. Twigs! Nice little church here as well. Now let's go and see what this is. Can't really get to it. I'm not sure if it's picking it up very well. Oh, I'm so sorry, Eric Stanley. I hope that's picking up. There's a lady weeping onto a headstone. Tried not to walk on that grave. Do apologise if I did. Right then. That's going downhill. I don't want to walk back uphill again, so I'm going to go this way. Into the sunshine. It's a lovely day here today. It really is. Now, as always, in any of my videos, if you do see anything or hear anything that I don't hear, please do tell me. I need to find the visor for my camera so it's not so glary. Now this grave up here has got lots of bottles on it. What's going on here? Can I walk up here? I can. There's like lots of lanterns and... Oh! That makes more sense. I found it without even looking. So this is the grave of Benny Hill, who, if you didn't know, lived and worked at Southampton, and famous for his milkman song. And there's an old, very spoilt pint of milk there for him, and all the lanterns and all that for him. So this is the final resting place of Benny Hill, who died actually on his own, bless him. There was nobody here for him. I didn't even know the grave was here. And he died. He was the last surviving person out of his family, as far as I'm aware. This is his last standing grave. I'm just going to end the video here for a second. Right then, so moving on from Mr. Hill's grave. I'm surprised I found that. I wasn't even looking for it. I knew his grave was here in the cemetery, but I did not actually know it was where I was going. I just saw the lanterns and I thought, what's going on there? And I didn't realise it was Benny Hill's grave. Right, here's another view of the church. Unfortunately, it's locked up, as per most churches in England now. There's no actual 24-hour churches open anymore, unfortunately. And as per my usual videos, if there's an angel, we have a wee look at it. Again, all the Celtic crosses everywhere. Lovely hole in the ground. I'll try not to fall in the hole. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up, but this cemetery goes back a little way. So I don't think I'm going to be doing one long video. What I'm going to try and do is try and make sure that I do smaller videos. Oh good, there's a path I can walk down. Good, I was looking for a path. That's a lovely angel. Can I get very close to it? The sun is shining off it. Hold on. Let's try and get a better non-sun shining. There we go. And she's supposed to be pointing up to the sky, but unfortunately her finger has been broken. whether it's old age or just wear and tear or someone purposely snapped it off. We do not know. But this is what I'm going to call an introduction to this graveyard, because obviously, as you can see, with the birds chirping away, that this is going to be quite a few investigations, walk-arounds, and this is an active cemetery unlike the one that I was visiting before. So there are open graves where people are going to be buried. I can see a mound of earth in the background. Right, as I said, I did not realise that this graveyard was as big as it is. It's actually nice to walk around an actual graveyard where it's not actually overgrown. No disrespect for the other graveyard, but it's just where it's the location, and there's no funding for it, so nobody's to look after it, so it's up to the people to upkeep their own graves and stuff like that. But obviously people pass on, and then there is no more people to look after those graves, so not many people actually end up looking after them in the end. I'm showing this end of the graveyard because the other end is where the sunshine is, unfortunately. I'm going to walk behind the graves now. There is a slight breeze, like I said. I hope it's not blowing too much into the microphone. Unfortunately, I'm behind the grave, so I can't see what they actually say. But like I said, this is the initial introduction to this graveyard. Because as I said, this is such a big graveyard that I'm going to have to do more than one walkabout. I'm just going to skim the outskirts and in this video. As you can see, this does go back quite some way. Squirrels and things running around behind me, and I hope it's squirrels. Something's running around anyway. So I don't know if you guys have all seen, I've released a short and explaining things, but my Laughing Man channel, what was my main channel, is now, I've ceased it. There's going to be no more new videos on there. Freddie's going to have his own channel, which will be released in a few weeks' time. He's got to think of his own channel name, and we're going to make a little banner up for him and stuff like that, and then he can carry on the gaming legacy that originally started on my channel. It's getting very windy now. What was it getting so windy? And this channel is going to be, if I haven't already done it, it's going to be rebranded and become my main channel, and then Freddie's channel will be a separate channel as well. And also, with the rebranding of the channel, there is a little bit of a change as well. Obviously, I'm still going to be a paranormal channel, but we are going to be also doing kind of like what I'm doing now, cemetery walks, urban exploring. I might go around historic places. Now the sun's not too bad, I can pan across that way again. That's where I've just walked from. Any historical places and stuff like that around Southampton, I will do a walk around. Also, I'm still going to be doing my paranormal as well. If I find any haunted locations, or if I feel that anything is happening when I'm doing any of my normal walks, obviously we will have a video on that side as well. I'm still going to investigate my house as well, because obviously I'm still living there. That's not changing. But yes, it's exciting times. This channel is now my main channel, and then Freddie is going to be having his own channel. So keep your eyes peeled and your ears peeled for more information regarding the changes. And then you'll see that my channel name is going to change as well, because I'm going away from the Laughing Man persona now, and we're going to go by my own actual name. So you'll be knowing me now as Andy, not Laughing Man. And you're also going to hear my thoughts and ideas in these videos as well, while I walk around these places. I'm not sure if the camera really is picking up how extensive this cemetery is. Graveyard, cemetery, whatever you want to call it. I'm quite chuffed that by accident I found Benny Hill's grave. So I wasn't going to disclose it straight away, or who it was. Most people, if you know Southampton, you know that Benny Hill was from Southampton and was buried here at the age of 80. I think it was 80 it said on the grave. Bless him, he died on his own. He was still living in his little house not far from here actually, so they didn't have to transport him. Sorry, I keep knocking the camera. Looks like lots of people coming in and out of the cemetery as well, so I'll be filming the cemetery with a lot of people, because I like to keep people's privacy to themselves. I'm making it clear that I'm not recording anyone, so I'm not facing the camera at them. If I do catch anyone, I do apologise. It's not intentional. Here is don't know if this is supposed to be Jesus or some religious person. You can make your own mind up. It's in the Jesus style of statue, and then this is Jesus on the cross. That definitely is Jesus on the thorn cross. Actually, with thorns on the actual grave. That's quite unusual. And then there's one next to it, a thorn cross without Jesus on it. Trying to fall down the slope that I'm walking down. I'm not used to this. I'm used to sliding on mud in the other cemetery, not on actual concrete and normal grass for once. Now I need to look up what all the lanterns and that were for on Benny Hill, because it's not just Benny Hill's grave that they were on, because there's one down here as well that's got lanterns on. So I'm not too sure if this is somebody else that's famous. This has got lanterns and stuff on as well. Unfortunately, I can't read the name. But this has got lanterns. I'll have to look to see what lanterns on the graves actually mean whilst trying not to stand on people's graves. I do apologise, people. Right, I think there's a nun. Not as in a real nun, but there is a nun thing. If you can see it just there. We'll just let this car go past 2 seconds. Right, just had to let a car go past, because it's still a main road here. I've only gone a few footsteps into this graveyard, believe it or not. But there is there's some Polish people here that died here in Southampton after being, I presume, moved here during World War II or just after World War II. There is so much. Oh, and this poor gravestone that's fallen backwards onto the graves behind it. That's a shame. But yes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap this video up now. Like I said, this is just going to be an introduction to Hollybrook Cemetery. I'm going to do more videos here in the future, because there is so much to do here. So many graves to look at. It's just one extensive, massive, humongous grave. As you can see, it's all the way down there. And it ends just here. Oh, here. I'm trying to do slow because I'm still using my rubbish camera at the moment. There's no image stabilization whatsoever. But anyway, like I said, this is going to be the end of the video. Like I said, my channel is being revamped, so it's no longer going to be called Arthur Mann's Paranormal World. It's going to be something with my name on it. Andy. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel and if you're into the paranormal, and also grave walks and urban exploring. So until next time, I shall see you guys later. Goodbye.